Well, hello there, friends. So what the heck do I have here? Look at that. That is pretty darn awesome, isn't it? Carbon fiber propeller. LS engine. Wow. What I've got here is a very, very, very special and expensive rescue boat. What we're going to be doing today is that engine cage right there. We're going to be making a cover for that, if you can believe it or not. It's going to be a pretty amazing thing because I'm going to be climbing all over this thing like I'm a monkey on a tree. Oh, not really looking forward to that, but you know what? I'm here to prove a point. We're going to make a cover for just about anything. Of course, there's no patterns, so everything's going to have to be fabricated, which I always say is making something from nothing. What we have here is customer picked Sunbrella smoke. Okay, let's see what we got here. There we go. You wanted something that was going to match the color of the aluminum on the boat, or something that would go good with that color. So this is what we're going to be using. The material that I'm using is 60 inches wide. So I was trying to go for a plan on how to make these patterns. So I think right here, I'm going to put a seam right up there, probably a seam right up there, and then I'm going to make a separate front and a separate back, and I'm going to probably be putting some zippers right along this edge right here. Then we talked about adding and probably just putting some Velcro straps around the bars there to hold it down. Probably have to do something here in the back also. And for these rudders, there's some sharp edges right there. You can see that top trailing edge of that rudder right there. Also these tabs. So I'm going to have to put some reinforcement on the inside of the cover for that. Oh, that's so awesome. I can't get over it. I'm so excited. If you find value in my upholstery tutorials, now is an easier way to contribute to my YouTube channel. Buy a coffee by scanning this QR code now. Thank you. Man, making this thing is going to be like making a tent. So my plan was, let's see, the first panel I think I'm going to make is going to be this center panel right here. So I'm going to measure out, I'm going to leave it extra wide. So probably 24. I think I'm going to add an extra inch in there just to make sure that it's not going to be tight. So I'm just going to just call it, well, 24. 24. Should I go 24 or 25? Because I still have a lot more to do here. What if that 1 inch makes a big difference in the way I cut the material? So if that was 24, then what I have left over here, yeah, that's barely going to do. I guess I'm going to have to go to 24. See, that's what I mean. But if I would have cut it at 25 and I really needed that extra inch, yeah, okay, 24 will work. So I had previously measured from here to the other side at 17 feet. So I'm just going to go on the table, measure out 17 feet by 24 inches. Cut that out, and that'll be our first panel. So, you know, something like this could be really intimidating. You know, I've been doing this for a long time, but, you know, I always accept a job. But then when I get into it, I'm like, oh my God, can I do it, right? But, you know, we always get through it, don't we? But, you know, this is that moment when I'm like looking at the scope and the enormity of it all. And I'm like, I got to do that. Okay, let's go. Let's go get this done. It's been a few days since I measured, so I just didn't really want to rely on my memory, so I just wanted to confirm. So I think 17 feet is going to be enough for that. So it's always better to have too much than not enough. You don't want to come up short. You know, you can always get rid of any excess that you have, but It's a little harder to add on material when you come up short. Okay, well, my table here is not 17 feet long. But you can see here, this is a good example of why I made my table 60 inches wide. Is exactly for this reason. What if I would have left it at 48 because the sheet of plywood is 48 inches wide? Then I'd have material hanging out the side there. Okay, let's go ahead and get the stuff that I need here for marking and measuring. I'm going to just grab my white chalk and let's measure it out. So what do I have here? If I go, that's 5 feet, 6 feet. I guess I can go 6 feet. 6. Okay, so I'm going to mark off 6 feet. So we know that's 6. I'll even put a little number 6 there. We'll do another 6. Makes 12. And 5, that's 17, isn't it? Hope I did my math right. We want it to be square, so we'll go ahead and take our square like this. Okay, so 24 is really, this square is 24. So I'm just going to mark that right there. Okay, we'll mark our 24s. And we'll make our straight line. Take a nice long straight edge. Well, it looks like I'm getting my chance to use my new toy. So let's see. Turn it on. Gotta have the hang of this. Okay. Oh yeah. There we go. It's all how you hit the button. Okay. Can I do a straight line? What the heck? Okay. I think I got it now. There we go. Maybe I'll get better at it. Well, okay. I guess you'd have to make sure that you got a nice smooth table to roll this on. Okay. That's getting there. Okay, I'm going to try something here. I doubt it's going to work, but here we go. Oh, almost. I was halfway there. Okay. I think that's about where it needs to be. Okay, the next panel will be this one right here. So we go from here to this bar right here. So it really says about 67. I think I'll go 68. So the material I have left over is 36 inches wide. So it'll get me to this point right here. Okay, let's go cut that piece. Okay, let's measure out our 68. Right here. So I made the executive decision as to not waste any material because this is kind of expensive material and I don't want to come up short later to bring the whole roll out because I have this angle I have to cut here. I didn't really want to guess on the angle. So let's see if I can chop this somehow. Okay. Let's see how well I do here. Yeah, seeing these curves. That's what I was talking about. There we go. Straighten it out. Like that. Okay. It's looking pretty good. So now that I got my shape, I'm going to go ahead and take my chalk. I'm going to mark it out. What is that? Oh, that's my clamp there. Okay, I got it all marked out. Let's go and take it all down now. Okay, now let's go ahead and cut that out. Take our straight edge. Mark that. Okay. I know I have more control over my scissors, but maybe practice will help me with that battery operated cutter. Okay, I'm going to go on the outside of my mark here because it's always better to have too much material than not enough. And that's one side. Now if I'm really lucky, this panel right here will fit the opposite side of that cage. Just by flipping it over, right? And then we'll, like that, and then we'll make the other side. Let's see what happens. I'm holding that same one that we just cut out. Hold it here, see if this will work. So I'll just make another left and a right side of one of these. Okay, so now we're going to make our opposite side. So we'll take the one that we just made. See, so this is the reason why I didn't cut straight across last time. Remember, I wanted to cut at this angle. So look what we have here. No waste. Look at that. go ahead and square it off. So we got a nice square. Okay, we got our left and right side right there. So I believe now we're gonna go ahead and do the center section of that front portion. So I'm just gonna put these here aside for now. So next I'm gonna make this section that goes from here. Is that right? From here to here, down to here. So let's see. I'm gonna need a piece. And I'm gonna go about 54 inches here. And 36 here. And I'll go 18 here. Okay, let's go inside and cut that one out. So this just happens to be that 36 inches, remember? I didn't take that extra inch. Good thing, huh? Okay, so we'll go 54 right here. And then 18. Right here. Grab my square. Now with any luck, I think if I go from here to here, that'll get us that angle that I need. I hope I didn't screw it up. Okay, let's go see if it fits. Okay, let's see if it actually fits. It's looking pretty good. Okay. Now let's see. So folks, as you know, I do my own stunts. No nets, no ropes. Okay. Now, let's go ahead and make another one for the other side. So I was hoping to be able to take advantage of that angle over there, but this material, this panel here is too wide. So that's not going to help me. So I really don't have a choice, do I? Oh, I do have a choice. What if I go this way? Okay, I know what I'm going to do. So let's go finish this one here off. Okay, now I think if I go this way, I'm not wasting as much because I still have this whole area right here that I'm saving. See, if I would have done my original thought was even to go like this, but then you know what, this here would be totally wasted anyway. So if I just flip it, because you know this material here is the same back or top, so that doesn't really matter. This is the Sunbrella, the famous name brand. So let's go ahead and make a opposite with this one. Now with that, if we put these two here face to face like that, we actually have our first pieces that we can sew together. Okay, I'm going to take our two front halves, sew those together first up the center. So I'm going to leave a pretty huge seam allowance right here. Probably go about number 7 on my sewing machine. And let's see what happens here. I've probably got about a good 1/2 inch sewing allowance. Okay. Got those two together. So the reason I did the big sewing allowance, because what we're going to do is we're going to do a top stitch here to reinforce that stitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to basically fold one side. So I really end up with like 3 layers of material right here. So we'll just do a top stitch first. This is a big piece of material. It's going to get a lot bigger. Okay. Set my needle down in there. I can pivot. Now we'll start doing our top stitch. So I'm just basically pulling on it here with my right arm, my right hand, using the side of the foot here as a guide for the width of my stitch. Okay. But wait, there's more. What I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be doing 2 top stitches, not just one. Let's do our second one. So I'm just going to put the second one right next to the first one. Okay, so if we flip it over, if all went well, I hit it pretty good. All right. That's our first one. Now I'm going to have to make a corner right here, right there for that corner. I'll attach it to this piece right here, and then we'll attach everything to the centerpiece that we just did. Okay, so I'm going to make a little triangle piece for this corner here. Let's see. So I have to go around this air filter. So I think I can do that. Chalk. See, my other one ends about right here. So I think I can go from there to here. And this angle here is going to change a little bit. I'm going to draw this line here for reference for my horizontal line. Here. And it should probably end about right here. Double check. Sometimes triple check. I think that'll work out. I think I'll put another mark down here too, just in case. Okay. Let's draw that out and see what that looks like. Well, this is some strange angles. Go ahead and flip it over and make the other side. So I would say that none of this here is rocket science, right? So really, about 90% of all this here is intuition. It's like, what do you think it's gonna be like? You have to use your imagination and, imagine what it's going to be like. It's one of those things that I can't even explain to make a video here. So I'd like to keep it about that width, about 14. So I think if I go 14 and 38, so I'm going to do a 14 by 38 piece that's going to go below this piece. So I think I'm going to take my 1438 out of here. $38. So I'm going to double it here. So 14, 0, and the 28 is here. Okay. Okay, let's go take this one out and see how it fits. So if this gets attached right here, I think that'll work out pretty good. Look at that. It'll go right around this air cleaner. Okay, and let's go ahead and put these two together. Okay, here we go. Okay, now I'm just going to go ahead and make one up for the other side. The opposite. Oops! Sometimes I find myself working in cruise control, so I forget to turn on the camera. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, here we go. If you notice, for those of you that are new to my channel, you'll notice that I'm not locking my top stitch going this direction right here like everybody else does. I never lock my top stitches because sometimes when everything is all put together, I've seen times where you can actually see the lock stitch where it wasn't covered up by the seam allowance. So in a way to avoid all of that, I just don't lock it at all. There's no need to. It's just decorative, really. But what I do is I go off to the side like that into the sewing allowance, and it's never seen. Ever. Okay, I have my two side panels now. Let's go see what they look like. Okay, so now if I put this panel and this one here together, and now for the top stitch. So because I have the bulk go in this direction right here, I'm going to go, instead of me putting the top stitch on this side right here, which I could do, I suppose. Yeah, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and do that anyway. I was just thinking with less bulk, I could have went this other direction here, but because of the airflow over the top of this here, I think I'd rather not have that ridge there going that direction. So this one here makes the most sense for airflow. So that's what we will do. See, sometimes you gotta decide what's the best plan. You know, what you originally think might be the way to do it, and all of a sudden you change your mind because you think, okay, well, this is a better way. And that's kind of the way it is with everything, isn't it? Okay. Okay, let's sew up the other one. There goes Mr. Poodles playing with his squeaky toy up Mr. Poodle. Now I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab the center piece that we already sewed up, lay it up here, and see how it fits against this one. So I'm just going to go ahead and take our 42 by 36 out of this piece right here. 42. 36. I don't know how much of that you caught on the last scene, but I think my phone might have got too hot out there. My camera phone. And it turned off on me. But I'm inside now. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and put these two pieces here together. This is where having a long arm sewing machine comes in really handy because you can put a lot of material through this machine. So let's see. I'm going to want the water to shed this direction. So I'm going to have to put our top seams this way. Okay, here we go. This thing just keeps getting bigger and bigger. So that's our center. This is the one of the sides right here. So that'll go like that. And this will go like that. So should I just take the leap of faith and just put it together and hope that it works out? Okay, yes, we'll do that. So I know that this is going to be the pivot point right here, the center. This is our most important, is this intersection right here. So what I'm going to go ahead and do, I'm going to go ahead and start sewing from here, go out this way, flip it over, and then we'll sew this one starting here and going out. Okay, now flip it over. Okay, now lock stitch in. So I'm not going to do the top stitches on these side panels yet. So what I need to do is I need to throw this back up there, make sure it fits right. If it doesn't, then I still have the ability to make my adjustments. So I'm going to just have a simple stitch like that for now. After I confirm the fit, then I can go ahead and do our double top stitch. When I'm working on something this big, I always feel like I'm working on some kind of a tent or something. Okay, so I'm going to try to throw this thing up over the top. Okay. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try this. There we go. Yeah. Seems to be going according to plan, doesn't it? Okay, I think that we're good there. So, next step, I guess, is the backside. We'll make the backside pieces. That's really going to be interesting, isn't it? Climbing around on this thing. So I want to go one piece all the way across the back. So the width of the material is 60 inches. So let's see where that ends. Okay, 60 is right here. So that's perfect because you want some airflow underneath there. So that's our width. And now looks like 115 inches. So let's go cut out that piece. Okay, let's see if we have enough on the roll here. So I'll just mark here 60. My table's not that long. Nope, that's the end right there. Let's see where we're at. So let's start at the 60. Oh, it's 115. I promise I didn't plan that. Look at that, 115 inches. We got it. Wow. Good thing I wasn't like 10 inches too short or something. Okay, that's good news. So I guess what I'm going to do is lop off this leg that I have right here. Still don't know if I'm going to have enough material to finish. It doesn't look like it. Yeah, there's no way. I'm going to have to order more material. Darn it. Came up short. So this is going to be our back right here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I think I'm just going to go ahead and mark the center, find out where our center is. Because I still have to put this up there. Fold it in half. Right there. Mark our center. Now we know. So I got this panel here made up and set in place. So that way I can mark it. Make sure I have a lot of extra there. Okay. And this one, I'll have to go here. To right here. Okay. Go do the same on the other side. As far as I can reach. Okay, I'll just go and cut this out. I'm going to leave it a little long. Better to leave it long than to cut too short. With that, I think that we have all our patterns cut now. Now we just got to put everything together. So this is not symmetrical. It's different from left side and right side. So what I'm going to do is I got to try to find my center. So I'm just put a chalk mark where I think the center is, match it up with the seam right here. And the seam isn't actually even centered. So I just want to make sure it's not going to be all lopsided when I sew it together. Okay. So I'm doing my imaginary seam right now. Okay, I guess that'll work. Let's go ahead and put these two pieces together. Getting bigger and bigger and bigger. My corner's about right there. I know you guys probably can't see that, but it's there. It's half. Okay, I'll flip it over. Okay, so now is to check the fit and see if we need to make any adjustments. So I just spent the last hour getting this set up. So you can see here why I leave them long. You see this flap right here? I'm going to go ahead and mark that. On both sides. Now I feel pretty confident. I'm going to put some marks here. Reference marks. For when I go to sew it up. Go do the other side. Now I have all the major pieces in their place. So I'm just verifying where everything is going to be. So what I did is I put my marks. I put my marks up there at the top. So that way I know you can't see it right now, but let me come over here. Here you can see my marks. I put the marks, it moved. That's why they're not lining up right now, but I did it earlier. So now I think I can go ahead and pull everything down. We're gonna start sewing stuff. Okay, now we're gonna go ahead and do all of our top stitching. Don't worry, I won't get any copyright strikes because that's my music. I don't have to ask anybody for permission to play my music.
See your face in the morning light, a gentle flame that warms the night. Though time may pass and seasons change, my love for you will stay the same. Through every storm I feel you near, your whisper drowns my every fear. In every breath I carry you, a love so deep, forever true. Beyond the stars, beyond the skies, you live in me, you never die. No matter where the winds may blow, my heart won't ever let you go. Your touch still lingers in the air, like softest silk, it's always there. Though shadows fall and dreams may fade, the light we shared gentle flame that warms the night. Though time may pass and seasons change, my love for you will stay the same. Through every storm I feel you near, your whisper drowns my every fear. In every breath I carry you, a love so deep, forever true. Beyond the stars, beyond the skies, you live in me, you never die. No matter where the winds may blow, my heart won't ever let you go. Your touch still lingers in the air, like soft as silk, it's always there. Though shadows fall and dreams may fade, the light we shared will never stray. I close my eyes and feel your hand, still guiding me across the land. In every breath I carry you, a love so deep, forever true. Beyond the stars, beyond the skies, you live in me, you never die. No matter where the winds may blow, my heart will never let you go. Even if the world falls down, I'll rise to where your love is found. You're in the silence, in the sound, you're all I need, I'm heaven bound. In every breath I carry you, a love so deep, forever true. Beyond this life, beyond all time, you'll still be yours, I'll still be mine. No matter where the winds may blow, my soul will never let you go. I see your face in the morning light, a gentle flame that warms the night. Though time may pass and seasons change, my love for you will stay the same. Through every storm I feel you near, your whisper drowns my every fear. In every breath I carry you, a love so deep, forever true. Beyond the stars, beyond the skies, you live in me, you never die. No matter where the winds may blow, my heart won't ever let you go. Your touch still lingers in the air, like soft as silk, it's always there. Though shadows fall and dreams may fade, the light we shared will never stray. I close my eyes and feel your hand, still guiding me across the land. In every breath I carry you, a love so deep, forever true. Beyond the stars, beyond let you go. I see your face in the morning light, a gentle flame that warms the night. Though time may pass and seasons change, my love for you will stay the same. Through every storm I feel you near, your whisper drowns my every fear. In every breath I carry you, a love so deep, forever true. Beyond the stars, beyond the skies, you live in me, you never die. No matter where the winds may blow, my heart won't never let you go. Your touch still lingers in the air, like soft as silk, it's always there. Though shadows fall and dreams may fade, the light we shared will never stray. I close my eyes and feel your hand still guiding me across the land. In every breath I carry you, a love so deep, forever true. Beyond the stars, beyond the skies, you live in me, you never die. No matter where the winds may blow, my heart won't never let you go. Even if the world falls down, I'll rise to where your love is found. You're in the silence, in the sound. You're all I need, I'm heaven bound. In every breath I carry you, a love so deep, forever true. Beyond this life, beyond all time, you'll still be yours, I'll still be mine. No matter where the winds may blow, my soul will never let you go.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and do the final trim on this one. So I'm going to put some 48-inch zippers on each corner So I want to make sure that I got that marked because I'm going to stop right here probably. Huh? This is going to be where the sewing terminates. Right there. It took me a while to get this set up, so I just want to confirm my marks here that this is going to be where it's supposed to be, not flip around the other direction. Because if it was, that would be a little bit of a tragedy. Okay, start sewing this one together. Okay, now we'll flip it on the other side. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of this 3/4 inch nylon webbing, and I'm going to do the outside perimeter, the edge, all the way around this thing. So give it a lot of strength, so on and so forth. So I'm going to put it right underneath there, and put it right underneath like that, and sew that in. Okay, so I'm just going to fold this under about 3/4 inch. Nylon webbing is right underneath. It kind of looks like that. So I'm going to put 2 stitches in that also. So it's going to get. So now I got to put on a couple zippers. So I'm going to go right here and zip this one up. Go ahead and try that. Just fold this one under. Okay, what I'm going to try to do now, I'm going to put it through this one, this way, while I hold this one under. The hardest part's getting all this material with water. So parts of it. Yeah. Okay, this thing is big and heavy, so it'd be a lot easier with two people. Can I get it over there? Let's see. I know you guys are just waiting for me to fall off of this thing. Okay, that would be something. Okay, getting close. Or fall off this ladder. Let's see if it'll zip up. Oh yeah, that was easy. Okay, zip up the other side. Nice. So we're not done yet. I still got to make some hold down straps I still have to put the reinforcements in the back so that way the rudder doesn't eat through that material. Then I'm done. So, more to go. Now, I just got to mark where I'm going to put the straps. So I think that this, like in here, in the corner, would be a good place. Near this corner right here, that would be a good place. Put one in the front. Here. I marked right there, and I marked right there. So you can see the outline of those tabs right here. So I think I'm going to go a couple inches on either side. Probably start right here. Got another one right here. The other one is right here. Okay, got that marked. What I'll be doing is I'll be putting a vinyl reinforcement on the back side of that. So the same for these corners here. Okay, now I know. So let's go ahead and get the cover back off. I'll put the reinforcements in the straps, and I'm pretty much done after that. So I'll be putting the strap right here on the inside, but just for the measuring, I'll put it on the outside. So I'll have it wrap around this bar. Now, I need 5 of these. So this is 2, 3, 4. This will make 5. So now I'm going to go ahead and burn the ends. You could use a lighter, but you know me, I use my heat gun for everything. So I'm going to put the fuzzy loop on the end here. I'm going to do this to all those pieces. It's starting to rain. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put on these straps here. I'm going to be reinforcing them with this vinyl. So you want it to be nice and strong. So what I'll do is I'll put the vinyl on the back as well as the front. Put our strap. Right there. Okay. We need our hook, Velcro. So I'll put this on top. And then the hook. That should be plenty strong. That's one. And I'll go ahead and do all the others just like that one. So there's a reinforcement that goes right here, but on the inside, so it looks like 41, so I'll just go a little bit more. I'll just go like 42, I guess, by 10, so maybe I'll go by 11. 42 by 11. Okay. So here's 42. 42. 11. 11 is right there. So this will be 1. Then I got to make a bigger one for the top side. Make sure I don't cut into the cover, right? We don't want any tragedies today. Okay. Now that we got our piece, we got a mark on the underside here. Where those marks are. Let's see if that'll do it right there. Almost. Yeah, that'll fit it right there. Trying to get it flat. So we're going to go ahead and glue this on before I sew it on. So I'm going to kind of mark the edge of the vinyl so that way I know where it is. I can kind of feel it, but I want to be able to see it, I guess. Okay, so it's right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to sew within this line right there. Okay, so I'm going to sew within that line now. Now I'm going to do the same thing to the top portion. Well, we always get through it, don't we? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep. So this just goes to prove that with upholstery, anything's possible. So until next time, we'll see ya. If you like this video, you'll really like the next one.